Hey there. So today we're going to talk about something that pretty much turns our whole idea of being smart on its head. We are going way, way beyond the report card to look at a much bigger, way more interesting map of what human intelligence can be.
So let's just start with a question that I think a lot of us can relate to. You study, right? You put in the hours, but is that one single letter grade really the true measure of what you're capable of? Does it even begin to tell the whole story? I don't think so. You know that feeling, right? That sinking in your stomach when you see a grade you didn't want. It can feel like a final judgment, like that one letter defines you completely. But what if it doesn't? What if it's just one tiny piece of a much bigger, more awesome picture of who you are?
Okay, so if that's the problem, what's the solution? Well, that's where we get to talk about the work of a psychologist who completely changed the game when it comes to what it actually means to be intelligent.
And here it is. It's called the theory of multiple intelligences. Way back in 1983, a developmental psychologist named Howard Gardner came up with this pretty revolutionary idea. He said, hey, let's stop thinking about intelligence as this single thing you either have or you don't. Instead, he said, it's more like a collection of different abilities, and all of us are stronger in some than in others.
And this, right here, this is the heart of the whole thing. Your GPA, your test scores, they're just measuring one little slice of the pie. This theory just validates that gut feeling a lot of us have, that we might be brilliant in ways that school doesn't always see or test.
So, how many different ways are there to be smart? According to this theory, there are nine distinct types of intelligence. And look, this isn't about being a genius at everything. It's about figuring out where your unique superpowers lie across this whole spectrum.
So let's dive into the first group of three. These are all about how we see and interact with the world around us. You know, everything from the patterns in nature, to the rhythm in music, to the pure logic of numbers. All right, first up, naturalist intelligence. This is for anyone who just feels really connected to the environment. Maybe you're amazing at identifying different plants or animals, or you can just feel a change in the weather coming. You got to remember, this was a critical intelligence for our ancestors, the hunters and farmers who had to live off the land. Next, we've got musical intelligence. Are you constantly tapping out a beat on your desk? Or maybe you can hear a song just once and hum it back perfectly. Well, this is your world. It's that ability to pick up on tone, rhythm, and pitch. It's the intelligence of amazing musicians, composers, and yeah, all you pencil drummers out there.
Now this next one, this is probably what most people think of when they hear the word smart. Logical mathematical intelligence. This is all about abstract thinking, reasoning, and being comfortable with numbers and logic. If you're someone who loves strategy games, puzzles, or science experiments, this is probably one of your big strengths. We're talking detectives, scientists, mathematicians, that whole crowd. Okay, for our second group, we're going to shift gears. We're moving away from the outside world and focusing more on the human experience. These intelligences are all about understanding our place in the universe, the people around us, and that incredible link between our minds and our bodies. And this one gets deep. It's called existential intelligence. This is the ability to really grapple with life's biggest questions. Like, why are we even here? What's the point of it all? If you find yourself thinking about the meaning of life, you are absolutely tapping into this profound type of intelligence.
Then you've got bodily kinesthetic intelligence. And trust me, this is so much more than just being good at sports. It's about this incredible mind-body connection. People strong in this area have amazing timing and fine-tuned motor skills. They use their bodies to express ideas and solve problems. You see this in incredible dancers, world-class athletes, and even highly skilled surgeons.
Okay, for our final cert, we're turning inward. These last three types of intelligence are really about how we process the world inside our own heads, through words, through knowing ourselves, and through our sense of space. Linguistic intelligence is all about the power of words. This is for the word nerds out there. You've got a way with language, a huge vocabulary, and you can pick up on all the subtle differences in meaning. This is the intelligence of great journalists, novelists, and really powerful public speakers.
So are you that friend who never gets lost? Or can you just look at a piece of IKEA furniture and instantly visualize how it all fits together? Then you probably have strong spatial intelligence. It's the ability to think in pictures and see the world in 3 dimensions. It's absolutely crucial for architects, pilots, and artists. Now, let's talk about 2 that often get mixed up. On one hand, you have interpersonal intelligence. This is all about understanding other people. You're empathetic, you get people, and you can read a room really well.
Think of great teachers or leaders. But on the other hand, you have intrapersonal intelligence. This is all about looking inward and understanding yourself. You're self-aware. You know what motivates you. You know your own feelings. One is about others, the other is about you.
So, after going through all these different ways to be brilliant, the big question, of course, turns back to you. Let's put this all together and think about what kind of smart you are.
So here they are, all 9 of them, all together. Now remember, the goal isn't to just pick one. Most of us have what you could call an intelligence profile, a unique mix of all of these. And knowing your profile, that's a superpower. Seriously, it can help you figure out the best way to learn, or maybe even point you towards a career that feels less like a job and more like what you were meant to do.
So if you take one thing away from this, let it be this. Intelligence isn't one single thing you're graded on. It's a whole toolbox, filled with different kinds of tools. And you might not be a master of every single one, but you have your own special collection of strengths. So the real question is, what's in your toolbox? And what amazing things are you going to build with it?